っと前回から微妙に時間の方空いたんですが、やっていきましょう。今回はね、緑の研究終わったところで次の章に進んだところですね。ここ不明よというなかなかですね、生活音の方がこうダダ漏れの時があるんですが、ご了承ください。あと微妙に YouTube の方のチャンネル登録の方が増えていたので、チャンネル登録してくださった方ありがとうございます。嬉しい反面ちょっとね、プレッシャーの方も微妙に感じてしまうこの頃で。
Father, Mr. Orson Wilde is here, and I'm going to stay with Miss Alice.
What?
Did you forget? Orson Wilde, you know, the star of American theatre, and he's visiting and staying with us. You did forget?
No, not that. I meant you wanting to stay with Miss Alice.
Yes, that's right. Miss Alice suggested it. She told me you couldn't possibly refuse.
Why don't you stay with Mrs. Hudson?
Oh, but Miss Caitlin has more in common with Miss Alice, and they get along so well.
Guess what, Mrs. Hudson? Mr. Wilde is here to study my father's character for his next play. And he won't be disappointed, will he? Father is so pig-headed.
I can't believe it. The great Sherlock Holmes standing in front of me. I'm sure that our two brains will...
Brains.
変な整形してそうな顔だな俺。わかんねえんだよ。英国製なんで英国製オーソンワイルズ自分これ自己顕示欲だなこれ。オーソンワイルドって人だからどうすかねこれで。あ、違った難しいよこれ。まあ仕方ねえ。オーソン・ワイルドは30歳以下アメリカ、劇界の星でシャーロック・ホームズを演じる際に役作りの勉強のためにロンドンに来た。役作りの一環かホームズと同じ銘柄のタバコを吸っている。オーソンは自己陶酔的で流行りに敏感だ。映し出される自分の姿がたまらなく好き。アメリカ国旗のブローチをつけているのは目立ちたい方が。
Mr. Wilde, your room.
Charming. This is such a fascinating city.
We need to talk.
I'd rather not. You're going to be angry again. Goodbye, Mr. Wilde.
Is it 5 o'clock already? I think I might go and ask Mrs. Hudson for some tea.
アメリカ演劇界のスターが役作りの勉強と称しホームズのもとを訪れた。予犯に起きた奇妙な事件が2人を巻き込んでいく。ワトソンに代わってホームズの身にとなるべき今回の相棒は事件に何を見る。この人は相棒なのか、ワトソンの代わりに。 までか。今回の事件でここまで出て、最後のここでどうだ、あと2章ぐらいで終わりなのかな。もしや。
My analysis table. It's useful for my work. It would be better to examine Wilde's belongings before he returns.
これだ。新しいやつだ。これだ。ウェイトゲートかもか。ホームズさん、私はタバサフルクゲート編集収容者の看護師のアルベルトの看病者彼の死をあなたに手紙を書くのアルベルトさんは最後の大反応会で神の名称を書くことも拒否されました。最後まで自分のさよ望みを妨害してあなたが憎いととても悲しんでいました。タバサフルクってことは、まあこれはあれだね。一応犯人としては正解だったのかな。所持品を調べるってどこにいるんですかね。ここではない。こっちかな。うわ、汚ねえな部屋。オーワイルド、オーソンワイルド。
Wilde truly has a perfect disguise kit. I use the same brushes. This must be...
I forgot my hat. Father?
I'm just checking,
You've got something on your face. Is it makeup?
It might be. Practicing my disguises, you know me. No, don't touch that!
Ah, Mrs. Hudson, with our tea.
Not quite. We have a visitor. However, the lady is not so much angry as perplexed.
Good day to you, gentlemen. My name is Mary Sutherland. I have come to you, Mr. Holmes, because I would give everything I have to know what has become of Mr. Hosmer Angel.
Why the haste, Miss Sutherland?
Mr. Hosmer Angel has disappeared, and my father, Mr. Winterbank, will do nothing. It makes me so angry.
どうした顔になんかよくメガネをしてるよこにね。結婚はしてるみたいだね。あら、急いできたのかな。メアリー・サザランドは25歳の心優しい女性。目が悪く左右不揃いの靴を履いていることに気づいていない。メアリーは裕福な若い女性を婚約していますと。
Mr. Windybank is your stepfather, surely, since the name is different?
Well, indeed, I call him father, although he is barely older than myself.
And your mother is alive?
Oh, yes. Although I wasn't best pleased when she married again, and so soon after father's death, and to a man so much younger than herself.
What is your connection with Mr. Hosmer Angel?
I met him at the gasfitter's ball. Mr. Winterbank did not wish for me and Mother to attend. He never did wish us to go anywhere, but this time I was quite set on it. Fortunately, he left for France upon some business, and so didn't have any say in it. And I met Mr. Angel that night. We met again after that and would take walks together. But then Father returned, and we could no longer meet.
Why was your stepfather against your going anywhere?
Well, he didn't like anything of that sort. He used to say that a woman should be happy in her own family circle.
Did Mr. Hosmer Angel make no attempt to see you?
Well, Father was going off again in a week. And Hosmer wrote and said that it would be better for us not to see each other until Father had gone. After that, he stopped writing.
Were you engaged?
Oh yes, Mr. Holmes. Right after the first walk that we took.
初めてのデートの時に婚約する
Do you have your own income?
I do, from an inheritance. It was left to me by my Uncle Ned in Auckland.
Then you have all that you could wish for, naturally.
Well, I live at home and don't wish to be a burden to my family, so they have the use of the money.
Where does Mr. Angel live?
I don't know exactly. I address all of his letters to the Leadenhall Street Post Office for collection.
Is there anything else that you can tell me about Mr. Angel?
He is a very shy man. He would rather walk with me in the evening, so as to be discreet. I put a missing persons notice in last Saturday's Chronicle. Here's a copy, and a letter from him.
Haha, a love letter. Yes, I see. As I anticipated, this validates my deductions perfectly.
What deductions, Mr.
Mr. Wilde. Holmes. Tell her.
やりづらそうだな。つうか腹立つな、こんなんいたら。タイムズ紙広告記事ね。訪ねるとホーズマンエンジェルという名の新日が奇妙な思想を取りました。エンジェル氏は身長約170センチ、がっちりした体格で黄ばんだ顔をしています。髪は黒く豊かな頬ひげと口ひげを抱えており、色眼鏡を着用。失踪時の服装は黒い紺の礼服、黒のチョッキ、灰色のハリスツイードのズボンを着用。勤務先はレドゥンホールストリート。情報をお持ちの方はぜひご連絡ください。有益な情報のご提供者には謝礼をお願いします。ハリスツイードってなんかブランドになかったっけ？愛する人で何も心配することない僕らの愛し合っていることが分かっていない君の家族には何も言う必要ない。君の父親はフランスにいる間は本当に楽しいひとときだった。だが楽しい時間は過ぎるのも早い。でも君が僕の人生そのものだと知るには十分な時間だった。これからは一緒に君と共に過ごして、それが僕の願いだ。本当に愛している。君の父親がまたフランスへ行くその日を心待ちにしている。そしたらまた君に会えるからホズマ演じる。
This is strange. The love letter is typewritten. Good quality paper, quite smooth. Fairly common. We had a wonderful time. I'm waiting for... Miss Sutherland only met with... Hosmer Angel decided... Let's study this letter more closely. There are some letters with typographical defects. Miss Sutherland, do you have any other letters from Mr. Angel?
Unfortunately not. But I've brought my father's letter from Paris. Here it is.
メアリー、君と妻が元気にやっていることを願いながら彼女は書いている。フランスはいい場所だが、女を騙す悪い奴がいるというのはどこの社が力の音が本当に卑劣で、相手を傷つけることに何も躊躇もない。いい子にしてお母様の面倒をよく見ること、それから私の見つけを持っているように、もうすぐ帰るよ、父より。
The stepfather's letter is also typewritten.
そうね。
Quite common paper with a light yellow tint. Fairly common ink, nothing special. I hope that you'll be an obedient girl. Miss Southern. The stepfather is trying to... Let's study this letter more closely. There are some letters with typographical defects. Both letters have typographical defects. They merit further attention. This letter has a defect. One more letter with a defect. One more letter with a defect. There. There's the same letter, with the same defect in both instances.
そうだよね。オウムじゃない？
Another letter match with the same defects.
他に欠損はない。まあ。
One more letter with a defect. Another letter match with the same defects. So, based on the specific defects, we could say that these letters were composed on the same typewriter.
どうでしょう。今回は全部最初から。これじゃないよ、こっち。こっちだな。気持ちいい。はいよ。
What else can I tell? What else can I tell you?
I
反対してみようか。こっちは思うんだよね。
You should try to let Mr. Hosmer Angel vanish from your memory, as he has done from your life.
Then you don't think I'll see him again?
I fear not.
Then what has happened to him?
Your stepfather married your mother for her money, and also enjoyed the use of your income. But with your personal advantages, it was clear that you would not remain single for long, even with him keeping you at home. He disguised himself and reappeared as Mr. Hosmer Angel. He brought you as far as the church door and then conveniently slipped away. To bring you to this conclusion in such a dramatic manner that it would leave a permanent impression upon your mind. You have been cruelly tricked, Miss Sutherland.
Oh, Mr. Holmes. No, I can't believe it. But we were engaged. Oh, it's horrible to think about. But thank you for all you have done, Mr. Holmes.
Holmes, you could have been more diplomatic.
あれ？ダメなの？直球に行ったらダメなのこれ。言い方もあるの？難しいよね。日本語って難しい。
What is going on?
everything all right?
Oh, my God. Go back to your flat and stay there. Calm down, Toby. Now.
おっと
It's ticking. I see wires inside. They could be connected to the cover. A fancy ticking homemade gift from a secret admirer. I have 2 minutes to defuse it. A source of electricity for the detonation. There are wires attached to the bell and hammer. When the alarm triggers, the bomb will explode. Aha! This solenoid... If it loses its power supply, it will close contact between the secondary chain wires and the bomb will explode. A package with explosive material. There are wires going in and out. It's useless to predict how they might be tangled up inside. A fancy tick. There are wires attached to the bell and hammer. When the alarm triggers, the bomb will explode. A source of elect.
電源が切れると爆発するって言ってたね。おい、爆発するのか。これ難しくないかな。
A fancy.
まあわかるかな。
A package with.
これ実はこれ。
A fancy ticking.
さあ、想像力を働かせる。これ。
Whew.
と、赤、青。赤、青。あとこっち大丈夫なんだよね。これはあ、ダメだ。あれ、一等。なんかこれ大丈夫、こっち大丈夫なのね。あとどれだろうね。この2本はどう切ればいいんだろう。大丈夫じゃないこれ。ほらほらほら。ほらほらほらほらほら。はい。あれ？あと繋がってないでしょ。
What happened?
Just a small bomb.
Somebody wants to kill me? What for?
I don't believe that you were the target.
Who then?
Mr. Holmes, are you all right? I saw the bloke. I tried to catch him, but he escaped.
Can you describe the man?
He was thin, about 5'5", with black hair and a hair lip.
Wiggins, tell us everything you saw.
The fellow was watching your place, so I thought maybe he's a client. But then he took something out of his jacket and threw it, smashing your window. I shouted at him and he took off. I grabbed him by the sleeve, but he wriggled out of his jacket and left it. I'm sorry I didn't catch him, Mr. Holmes.
You did very well, Wiggins. Now, let's take a look at that jacket.
Here it is.
Good job, Wiggins. Here's a penny.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Holmes.
昔の1ペニーってどれくらいなんだろう。てか170センチって言ってたんだけど170センチ野戦がさ、これさ、どれだったかなんだ、なんとかエンジェルの人だと思ったんだけど、くるくる
JT are the owner's initials.
違うね、エンジェルじゃない。
Let's see what's inside.
There could be a hidden message that's been written with some lemon juice.
No, don't touch anything else. There are ink stains on this piece of paper. I could read the text with the help of my analysis table if Wilde hadn't already destroyed it.
例えば、モホーク族を王を取り出せ、王国女に提言しよう。外国の茶に税金払う税金はない。脅してもよりのことは考えるだけ無駄なのだ。下品なボヒー茶を娘や妻に飲ませると思うのか。その時にはさあと割り添え、グリーンドラゴンのお頭のもとへ。
A poem. But what does it mean?
This isn't a poem. It's a song called Rally Mohawks. That great moment when America rebelled against England's dominance. Then rally, boys, and hasten on to meet our chiefs at the Green Dragon. And I bet they hoisted a tankard of ale and invented a new nation. Along with deciding if this was the week they got to dump some tea into yon harbor.
Why ever did he keep such a song in his pocket?
Who tried to kill me, Mr. Holmes?
Thanks to Wilde, my analysis table has been completely destroyed. Good job, Toby. I need to finish here first.
世紀初頭のヨーロッパ各地グリーンドラゴンを真似た店がオープンした。ロンドンホワイトチャペル地区の港付近にあるミネラの一つだった。
That's all I can do for now. Let's try and get a few hours of sleep.
How can you sleep when there is someone
気合いを気合いを。じゃあ
He's so funny.
Did you sleep well, Kate?
Very well, thank you, Father.
Is that Wild? Whatever is he doing now?
He's transforming you into a legend.
Oh, silly man. Kate, what's the matter?
Well, I just came by to tell you that I'm going to the zoo with Alice. We'll be having lunch in town.
The zoo? What on earth for?
Perhaps because it is my birthday today?
正直に言う。
I'm so sorry, Kate. With Wild's visit, Look, here's some spending money. Go and treat yourself to a thing.
All right. I'll go then.
Kate.
You never do anything right.
All right. Come here.
I've had enough of you not caring about me.
I do care. I've just had a difficult night.
Yes, Alice told me about the bomb, but you wouldn't.
Kate, I only want to protect you.
You don't understand anything. I wish Alice would adopt me.
Don't be ridiculous.
I don't know why my parents entrusted me to you. Did they really know you?
Kate, come back.
これってさ、もしかして
Damn it. Such a waste. This Alice, I have an odd sense about her, as if she's playing with Kate's feelings. This would be a good opportunity to investigate Alice's flat. Oh my, I see you and Kate are best friends already.
悪魔の娘の前になんか作品一つありそうな気がするんだけど、気のせいかな。
Mrs. Hudson is not at home.
隣人って言ってたよね。
Force is not an option. A back room. Better not go outside. The journalists would notice me.
ああ、ベランダから行くのかな。 おはり公への手紙、泉会と感謝を届けていただけないと思います。素晴らしいお酒、美味しい鍋でした。前にもお話しました。この土曜日、友人の結婚式に参列するので、おめかしする必要があるのです。どうか金曜日までにドレスを仕上げてください。金曜の朝、使いやみますが。
Alice?
つい最近使ったみたい。この
It has no smell.
どうかな?
It has a bitter taste. No smell, bitter taste. It's a tincture of barbiturate. A soothing Alice prepared. She remembered her birthday. It looks as though Alice has not slept here for a long
そう
time.
だね。
A phonograph cylinder.
どっからスタート？チーチチチチここでいいのかな？もしこの表を読んでいるのは私は山に負けこの世にはいないというのですけど、どうか悲しみないで私は十分幸せな人生を送りました。ただ一つ、お前を残していくことが心に残りになりません。どこの誰ともわからない家にお前を渡すなんて、でもお前の父親に大変な苦労を負わせた施設にお前を任せられるもんですか？人とか勇気を持ってお前は新者の魂とからできる秘密を知っている。だから全くすぐ送るという苦労はおばより。
Alice's childhood was spent with her aunt.
そうね。アリスの友人からの手紙。アリスのことを考えている昔のことを思い出した。知ってると思うけど私いつも心配ばかりした。アリスが違う家族と一緒に住むことになるたびにアリスの幸せを願ってたわ。だけど本当にひどい人ばかり。どこの家に行ってもアリスが大変で家族っていうよりは密室みたいに扱われていた。アリスの気持ちを考えると私本当にひどい人本当に辛くて苦しかったでしょうね。でもあなたの21歳の誕生日を祝うことができて私最高に幸せ嬉しいわ。悪魔の全て過去のこと、大人になって一人立ちして、そして素敵な女性になったのね。アリスにふさわしい人生をお願いします。あなたにこれ以上ないし、ほどの幸せが訪れますように。あなたの友人アナ。
Alice was unhappy.
アリスには夜中の3時ぐらいまで部屋から明かりが漏れているけど、朝も早起き。街の古い人種が働いている。これ、ホームズのことで、名前は確かウィギンズ。友人は突然その他にそばにいるから石引きなご様子。警察と真相することはないものの、ストレイド警部から注目をかけている。ケイトは素直で純粋で本当に可愛い子だけど、ホームズがケイトと一緒に過ごしているところはもう見ない。
She's spying on me.
ですね。
Sarah de Bouvier is Alice's mother. Strange taste in literature.
魔術的な本だよね。
Her full name is Alice Floella Hamilton. デブビエ様がね、賃貸契約の自分が別の人に報告いたします。今週中の夜でしたらいつでも取りに来ていただき、これお待ちしてます。そういうハードスに。Alice used her mother's name to. Kate probably sleeps here.
このさ、壁の穴なんか怖いんだけど。すげえチクタク聞こえる。びっくりした。これか。
This lock is quite new. Oh my god.
怖えんだけど。 一人称してみてますか。
The wheelchair is the same as the one in the photograph above. Louis Napoleon Bonaparte. My distant ancestor, Horace Verney. William Hamilton. But I know him. He was a bandit who I arrested 20 years ago.
スペイン・セウタで集団自殺にしたスペイン・セウタで児童4人を含む27名の遺体が発見。死亡したのはソレイ信仰のメンバーで致死量の生産会と鎮静が守られた漫画の不審者だった1人。おや？アリス・フロエラ・ハミルトン。ショック。おや？アリスって。
William。
この人の娘？もしかして。
Abraham Lincoln。
有名な偉人が。これはダヴィンチかな。
Charles Darwin。
ダーウィンだった。失礼。うわ、怖えよ。
My word, look at this setup. Alice practices spiritualism. Alice is talking with her father, William Hamilton. Alice knows about Zacharias Greystoke, the victim from the bowling club. I solved that crime. I finished here, time to go. Locked.
ん風呂あ、どっちのよ。先入るか。間違った。ロンドンのニューゲート看護から4人の囚人がそのザクが上がった時に残りの犯罪を止めハミルトンスクっていうのをするで引きずるそうね。
Here it is.
今日はちょっと時間の方がちょうどよくなってきたので、ここら辺で終了したいと思います。次回は、グリーンブラウンの酒場の方行っていきたいかなと思います。ではご視聴の方ありがとうございました。